In the back, let's go. If not, and if there are no questions, we have discovered by doing this that we are now becoming professional ramblers. So we can also ramble a lot, tell some stories. But yeah, so, any questions?
It's going to be like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Fastest Finger First, which was you, Gustav.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just wondering if you have any ideas to make caps for merch.
We've done it before, we did it last summer, sold out very quickly.
I
Forgot about
asked-
it this summer because we had an album coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Understandable.
Yeah.
I asked to bring some caps on our upcoming tour, and I got told no.
This is in November. Who buys a
Apparently
cap in
not allowed
November?
to release caps in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Even if you just bring one.
Yeah, just one.
Just one
yeah.
cap.
It'd be fine if you have
Fab.
to.
Yeah, fair.
Thank you.
Sick. Right, would you like rambling or would you like more questions? Oh, there's a hand. So I can't see anything. Can we get some house lights? Is that possible? A little bit of house lights would be lovely, if that's a thing. If not, no
I
worries.
think you might be looking at me.
Okay, you go ahead, my guy.
Evening, fabulous little gig by the way.
It got
Thank
darker.
you.
Look what you did, Andy.
Contentious question possibly. Are you Forest or County residents?
I'm Forrest. You're Dad's County, right?
My dad's county, but I also got a season ticket to county when I was like 13, and it put me off football for life. So. I did see Real Madrid with Beckham though, so that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Transferred to County.
Well, I went from living Madrid to living Nottingham, so I went from Real Madrid as being my local team to fucking Notts County. It's a bit of a drop in quality. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Kiwi, what about you?
Yeah, probably Forest. I don't really watch football that much, but yeah, probably go Forest.
We like hockey more, to be fair.
Yeah.
We're more like Panthers fans than we are football. Yeah.
I don't like football, but I have been to 2 football matches in my life. And one of them that my dad took me to, it was Spain versus England. And my dad looked at me and I was just staring at the sky and he was like, "Are you okay?" He was like, "There's," and I went, "There's so many planes going past me." And my dad was like, "Yeah, I'm not bringing you to football anymore." But yeah, and that is my football experience, everybody.
Nice.
How did you all meet? Like, get together to make a band?
How did we all meet? This is like a this is a multi-part answer, and it starts with Timmy being at fault.
Yeah, this entire thing is basically my fault. They still resent me for it. Andy and I used to know each other when we were like 16. We used to play like punk rock shows, but nobody came, so we basically just watched each other's bands play every night.
Because no one else can. It was literally,
Literally, yeah. But it was cool. It was basically like a hangout spot. So we just play music and then hang out. And then Beth, I kind of like knew from a friend of a friend, and Kiwi joined like. I'll let you tell your story. Like
I think Andy
sure.
tells us the best.
He does. He does.
Do you want to start with how you joined the band?
How I joined them? Oh, okay.
Because then it's a two-parter,
So
isn't
I've
it?
been in this band like 3 years now.
Yeah.
I joined just after
I
joining
feel
the
like
club,
every
right?
time you say this,
It gets longer.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
So I've been
Yeah.
in this band 4 years. And yeah, I remember coming back from London. I just seen Wicked in the West End.
Rock and roll.
And
Wicked is cool. Go on.
yeah. And yeah, I got back home and then Andy rang me.
We were we were on tour. We were in a travel lodge in Cardiff.
I'd been friends with
Big up.
these
Big
guys for
up.
like 10 years at
Yes.
this point. So yeah, a very long time. Yeah, Andy rang me and he was like, "Oh yeah, Luke's leaving. Do you want to join?" I was like, "Hell yeah!"
And so Kiwi
Here I
was,
am.
and Kiwi was in another band which he had just quit that was basically playing venues this size. And then his first shows were with Hot Milk in like 1,500 cap rooms, and his third show was Download, which
I
meant
think
that
we
after
played pubs at this point.
Basically pubs,
like,
yeah.
to like 10 people.
And then after Download, Kiwi had had a taste of the good life and came to me and said, "I'm not doing any more shows unless it's an arena." It went to his head very quickly. So how we met Kiwi then? So I'm gonna throw back like 16 years ago.
No, not
Jesus.
that long.
No. 2016. There we go. I know there was a 16 somewhere. I am very tired. We had just dropped like our first real proper single called Capture. If anyone knows that song, it's a really old one. We had a music video out. It had just been played on Scuzz TV. Anyone remember Scuzz TV?
Yeah.
We thought we were the sickest band on the planet, right? And so the song had just come out, like it was our first big single. I was just on a night out in Rock City, and then went to a bar afterwards, and I was just with some pals. A little tap on my shoulder.
Sorry, 1 minute. Just you started in Rock City and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
there's a bar-
Barmageddon was
it-
after Rock City.
It's no longer around. But
Oh, I know,
It was
I
that
know.
bar you went
That
to
makes
after
me
you'd been to the
feel
club.
unwell.
Yeah, City closes at 3 a.m. by the way. So I've been to City, and then at a bar afterwards. I get this little tap on my shoulder, and it's just, I turn around, there's this little emo kid, and he comes up to me and goes, "Oh, hey, oh my god, are you Andy and Simmer Falls? Like, I just saw your music video on Scuzz TV. Like, can I get a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely, no worries." And then yeah, like 7 years later, I rang him from a travel lodge in Cardiff, and that's
Yeah.
And Kiwi, because we've been telling that story on this tour, Kiwi's actually dug out that first photo that we had together.
had blonde
You
hair.
had blonde hair, yeah.
Yeah.
And we both pulled a ridiculous face. I don't know why we didn't smile nicely for a picture.
Yeah, we still don't.
True. True. So yeah, that's how we all met, essentially. Next question, if there is one.
You both
Sorry,
have
we'll come back.
other bands, like I saw you at Skindred, like what's your favourite band that you opened for?
Oh god.
Okay, so we've been asked this a couple of times on this tour, and we can't put a favourite on it because we like all different bands for different reasons. So like Bowling for Soup were the party animals, like absolutely. I've never seen people consume so much alcohol.
To put that in context, they have an assistant tour manager. A tour manager is someone you normally take on tour to like do things. So Nathan's our tour manager. He books our hotels. He makes sure we're alive. Bowling for Soup's assistant tour manager makes them cocktails.
Go on, Dan.
They normally have a bar on stage where like crew and other bands who are on tour with them are free to drink and just watch the show. And their assistant tour manager also makes them cocktails throughout the set. That puts it into perspective.
Yeah.
I think they're the only people I have ever met that get like wittier as they get more drunk.
Oh yeah. Like, we get worse, like so
Yeah.
much worse. They get better.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how.
It's for
It's a
years
superpower.
of-
Yeah, they're super funny.
Yeah, that's so good.
But yeah, so that's Bowling for Soup, and then like Normandy took us on our first ever bus tour, so like we're always going to remember that.
Yes.
Hot Milk were just lovely people, they're just very friendly, and it was their birthdays.
It was
I believe,
Hannah's
at the time,
birthday,
so we
yeah.
got, I think it was both of them.
Oh, was it?
They have, I'm sure they have
They have
birthdays.
joint
with us.
birthdays.
I'm sure it was both of their
I
birthdays.
thought it was just Hannah's. Anyway.
I don't know, but then they invited
Big
us to a
after
birthday
party,
party,
yeah,
which
big
is
after
cute.
party, yeah.
But Rory was my favourite. And that's simply because when we'd get to a venue, she'd literally just open the dressing room door and be like, "Hi Bethany, we're gonna have a 10-minute conversation now." And I was like, "Fabulous, hit me with it." And she was just so caring and so lovely. On the first day, she brought us donuts, and that's always a way to get into our good books. And like the whole tour just felt so lovely. Then on the last day, like she invited us all out, and she was just buying us all like a ridiculous amount of drinks and stuff. And she was like,
Which obviously, you know, she is an ex-addict very openly. So actually being around in that environment, we asked and we're like, you know, we're all having a drink, like, is that okay? Would you rather just not? And she was like, no, I'm actually going to buy everyone at this table a fucking round. I was like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, so much love. She was so caring
Yeah.
that whole tour.
Yeah.
So badass.
And so,
time.
Yeah.
yes, literally,
But yeah. No, and then she was very lovely, and then obviously if anyone came on the Rory tour, she also asked me to get on stage and do a song with her, it was really fun, it was really nice, and every time that she would give me a hug at the end of the song, she would whisper something different to me each night, and it was just little things like that, like I will remember that forever. So yeah, Rory is, I just love her.
And then I love Skindred as well because they treated us so nicely in terms of like, when we hopped on that tour, like Skindred are fucking Skindred. One, they've been around the block for so long, they can really do whatever the fuck they want at this point. Every show had essentially sold out. Like they didn't have us there to sell tickets, like which is normally what you have as a support band. Like you're there to do a job and that sells some tickets for the show. With them, it wasn't, which meant they could have paid us like shit if they wanted to, and just had anyone. But the fact that like they purposefully went out and were looking for smaller independent bands, like they had us, they rotated a lot of like the support bands to give like lots of different artists a chance, and they paid us great as well when they really didn't have to. And Benji's just fucking hysterical.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's
As
so
soon as you
fun.
said Skindred, I was like, how did I not even say Skindred? Like, what is wrong with me? Benji is just hilarious. Like, he'd literally sit there during our sound checks just giving us shit, but like
Oh, yeah.
hilarious. Like, just telling us a comedic routine while we're mid like song. But like,
First time I met Benji, he was like, "That's a terrible band name, isn't it, Andy?" I was like, "Yes, it is. I'm really sorry. It is a bad band name." But he took us on tour.
yeah.
And yeah, we were hanging out with him in the green room afterwards, and I literally went up to Benji and like I thanked him for like how well they had treated us when they really didn't have to. And he said, "Look, it's because we were treated like shit when we were coming up, and I want to make sure that the next generation, you know, bands are looking out for them." So
Yeah,
that's why.
just super nice dude.
Just
Like,
so
I remember,
nice, so
I remember
kind.
we were having quite a lot of tech kind of issues on that tour.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys remember?
Portsmouth.
Okay, trying to forget.
Never forget.
I think I've blocked that from my memory, but literally
Yeah.
every night we were all on near mental breakdowns because every single piece of our tech was going wrong. There was one show where we had obviously there is 4 of us. We don't have a bass player, so we have our bass on track, and obviously a lot of our songs now have a lot of like synths and things going on, and none of our equipment that played any of our tracks was working, and we were like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, how are we? But besides the point, sorry, you can continue, but essentially we had tech problem after tech problem, and every time we fixed one, another thing would go wrong.
It was hell. It was absolutely hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they're such nice dudes. Like Mikey, like literally did. So like we were setting up kind of off stage while they're doing our sound check, and then
Oh, I forgot about this.
they did their sound check, and Mikey kind of like finished up, and he kind of came down. And he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And then like within 5 minutes, we're both sat on the floor like taking our rig apart, and like he didn't have to do that. He could have just gone like back to the dressing room and just just chilled out. But he just kind of chose to use that like spare downtime that he had to help us fix our rig. So super
Yeah,
nice.
literally, what guitarist in a headline
Yeah,
band does
I know,
that? Like,
I
who,
know.
who does that? It was amazing.
So yeah, many good words.
We've
but-
been very lucky with every sport we've
Very,
had.
very lucky.
Every band has been amazing. It's been very good. Cool. Next question. They all went up in like different angles, and I don't know who was first. I think I missed you last time, so I'll give you.
If you're feeling a bit down, what's your go-to song?
Ooh, what like, just in the world?
Yeah, any song.
My issue is that if I'm feeling down, I listen to like Evans.
Yeah, same. I think mine changes though. Like, yeah, like, I'm very much like Beth. If I'm feeling down, I will just like listen to the saddest thing I could find. But then when I finally kind of get to the point where I'm like, okay, you need to get up and do something with your life today. I've recently been gravitating towards Anthem Part 3 by Blink. So I just think that goes hard.
Nice.
I was also going to say Blink. Like, apart from the sad ones that they do anyway. You know, the fun ones.
So like the other 99%.
Yeah, pretty
Blink,
much.
you're a fun band?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably say Blink.
Nice. I don't know if I have a sad song.
Okay, so Andy's the type of human being that he won't watch films if they're gonna have a sad ending.
No, fuck that. Absolutely not.
He,
Don't get me started.
yeah, Andy literally does absolutely nothing that is vaguely sad. Like, as in, if he upsets a character in a game, he's restarting the game. You know, like, yeah. I don't think I've ever heard you listen to a sad. I feel like the saddest song that you've been listening to recently is that guy, and I don't know his name. But I got options.
Oh
I got
god.
options. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sure it's like Cameron something. I have like his whole album that I've been obsessed with, and I don't know his.
Sorry, I've
artist name.
absolutely put him on
You
the spot there.
absolutely have.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to help you
Thanks.
because I've noticed.
But I guess like I don't really listen to sad music when I'm sad. I just have it like it's just part of my musical repertoire, essentially.
You got fancy with it towards the end.
Oh, sorry, man.
Well,
It's because I'm like 4 beers in now.
getting with you.
Yes. Now I'm bowling for soup. I feel like you've had your hand up like the whole time of that question, ready for the next one.
Ozzy Osbourne song.
Sorry, what was my favourite Ozzy Osbourne song? Does Black Sabbath count, or does it have to be Ozzy's solo work?
Let's just say so.
Okay, it's got to be Crazy Train. Come on, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're all gonna say Crazy Train.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, I would say War Pigs. But
Yes. Ooh, I don't know about that. Paranoid. Yeah. But Randy Rhoads was an insane guitarist. Like I've never even tried to attempt it because that's how good he was. Like I just know I can't like even go anywhere near any of his solos. He was fucking sick. Cool. Next question.
You've also now had your hand up for a long time, yeah.
What's the weirdest or funniest thing you've seen whilst you've been on stage?
On stage, specifically on
Whilst you've
stage.
been on stage, me and the crowd, the funniest or weirdest thing you've seen was basically
The dinosaur.
So when
Dinosaur in a circle pit is up there.
So
And the
there's
mime.
been it's a lot of the dress up ones, isn't it? But yeah, when we played Radar, I looked out and it was like a Where's Wally page. Like it was crazy. There was a dinosaur in the pit, which we've now decided that ADF stands for as Dinosaur Falls. And then there was a mime crowd surfing, and then there was like a sexy wizard as well. Like I thought, I was like, am I seeing things? I did not see sexy Jesus.
One of my favourite dress-ups it was on the Skindred. Excuse me. It was on the Skindred tour. I looked over at one side. I fucking spotted Batman. And this wasn't like a Halloween show or anything. It was just normal crowd and Batman. And then I looked over at the other side. I saw the fucking Joker. So of course I had a Batman. I was like, he's over there, mate. So that's definitely up there for me.
It's always costumes, isn't it?
It's always
Because they take you
costumes.
by surprise.
Yeah, because you don't expect it.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, weirdest thing that's like thrown me off is, do you remember when it was like a small gig when we were first starting out, and there was that person in the front row who had like a skull hoodie,
Oh god.
and he was just like where you are now, but like a skull, but like an angry-looking skull, just staring at me the whole show, and I was like,
I'm gonna
am
get
I in
murdered.
danger?
But he didn't start the set like that. That's what it was weird about it. It was kind of like he was,
He just sort of appeared.
No, he was just. It was just like you, sir. Like you just been there the whole time, and then halfway through the set, you just right in front of me. I'm like, what is going on? That was definitely odd. Yeah, we've had some weird shit over the years. Some of it very cute, very good. We've had a couple of proposals on stage, haven't we? Which is always a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm like, what if she says no? But fortunately, it's been good so far. Yeah, sick. Oh, Dad, how many? One. Oh, we've got one more.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was very quick with the one more. As soon as you heard it.
I love watching your Twitch streams, Beth. So what are your guys' like favourite video games to play?
Oh, fucking hell. Well, it's one question that's going to take 3 hours.
Good question.
Huh?
Good question.
What's your favourite video game?
Okay, I think my favourite video of all time, my favourite video game of all game is...
I really liked that intro. That was a game.
Probably The Last of Us. Part 2.
Controversial.
Yeah.
Controversial.
I play way too many. I mean, you're on my Twitch chat. I play far too many games. Okay, so the one that like it will always be my fave just because it just sticks out, and I remember playing it to death because I think it's when I lost one of my jobs, and then this game came out, and I had like 2 months of being unemployed, and I just sat there playing this game for 2 months straight, and that is Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yes.
Who doesn't want to run around as like a Greek flipping goddess, just like destroying boats and stuff? It's cool as hell. But yeah, no, so that will be my standout game. The game I've put the most hours in, we're going the complete opposite end, and it's Animal Crossing. I have put over 700 hours into that game. How? When? Where did these hours come from? I don't know, but that's what my Switch tells me. So.
Can I have 6? Is that okay?
No, you can't have
You
6.
pick 2. I chose 2, and my 2 have also changed from 2 days ago when someone asked me that.
So for me, I really love 2 genres of game. It's RPGs and it's real-time strategy games. So RTS is Age of Empires, Battle for Middle-earth, and Dawn of War. Incredible games. And those are like the games of when I was a kid. So like, they'll always the graphics are dog shit now. Apart from like Age of Empires has been remastered, but like if you play Dawn of War now, it sucks. But for me, it's incredible. And then RPGs, Odyssey's amazing. Cyberpunk's up there. Witcher 3. Oh God, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
Oh my
It's
God.
too many.
Why did we not?
No,
Why did
yeah,
that
how
not
like-
instantly come to me? I don't know how
We
many
have-
hours
we-
we've clocked on that.
Probably 1,000 hours. We've done like 5 run-throughs of that together.
And that's just on the Xbox. Think of the
Yes,
PC.
PC as well.
There was a good 6-month period after that game came out where every time I went round to their house, it was just on. Like sometimes they weren't even playing it. It was just like background noise, like
we
fucking
started.
goblin guy, just like
We now do
fucking shut up.
D&D because of that fucking game. You know, like, we love that game.
I,
I'm very excited about Kiwi's answer.
Well, so I usually, at the moment, I alternate between wrestling games and hockey games, ice hockey games.
That's not how you worded it yesterday.
But the game that I'm best at is Mario Kart, and I guarantee I'd be absolutely every single person in this room at it.
You know,
So,
you know what? I know everyone says that like, oh, I'm sick at Mario Kart, but like Kiwi's actually one of those people who I'm never gonna play a game against
Yeah, I
him
can-
because he just wins everything all the time.
But when this question came up yesterday, he literally went, I like the hockey game and I like the wrestling game.
That,
And that was
The
the,
hockey
that was
game.
the only
it's pretty
context
much
he
only
gave.
two
Wrestling
games though.
game.
Like, yeah, WWE 2K25, NHL 25.
Nice.
Yeah.
did you only buy games in 2025?
If you asked me last year, it was WWE 2K24. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Sick. Should we sign some stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bandad, what is the plan?
Band Dad.
So then everybody can start making their way out of there.